Hey everybody, this is Carrie Ann, your favorite local go-to realtor here in Northeast Florida. And today we're going to talk about a question I get a lot, and why does it take so darn long to get a home loan through the process? So there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons and moving parts that go into this, but there are a few things that you can do to expedite the process. So we're going to talk about those right now. And those are actually know exactly what you want. So knowing what you are looking for in a home. Number two, have a realtor and a loan officer already chosen and ready to go to work for you. Number three is know how much you can afford. Guys, please don't go out looking at $1 million houses if your budget is $400,000. That is just a no-go for everybody. So know how much you can afford and be realistic to all that. Okay, so before we get into all that, in case you don't know me, I am Carrie Ann Kilpatrick. I am a realtor here in Northeast Florida, and I'm also a lifestyle blogger in the area. So you can follow me for real estate tips and tricks, community highlights, business spotlights, which are super fun, and anything at all that has to do with home and making home unique to you. So now that we know each other just a little bit better, let's get into all of this. First, why does it take so darn long? So again, like I said, there's a lot of moving parts that go into a home loan. So it's identifying a home that you want, being pre-approved, the title company getting all of their stuff done to transfer title from person A, the homeowner, to its new owner, hopefully you. You've got in there, you've got appraisals that have to happen in there. You've got inspections that have to happen in there. So this process takes between 30 and 45 days. And I would err on the 45 days. I am seeing it done a little bit sooner, but really it is taking a little bit longer. And that's because things get backlogged. You know, appraisers get booked out, home inspections get booked out. There's just a lot of different things that happen. So understand that it's not just your loan officer that is, you know, making the wheels grind slow. There is just so many other people involved in the process once you get under contract. Okay, so that's all the reasons why it could be taking a little bit longer. Now let's talk about what you can do specifically to make sure that you are not lagging behind the process. So the first thing is knowing exactly what you want. And this really sounds easy, but believe it or not, this is a real stickler for buyers. And it doesn't matter if you're a first-time home buyer or this is your 20th home, people get stuck. So, and especially now, and HGTV, God bless them, they show so many amazing things that it's really easy to like so many amazing things, and there's no home that has all of that in it. So writing down exactly what you want, what's important to you, what are the must-haves versus the must-wants or wants. That's really important. That's going to help your realtor narrow down a search for you, so we're not looking at things that you really either can't afford or it's not what you're looking for. You know, it's sort of easy to get drawn into something because you love the shiplap on the walls when the rest of the house doesn't meet any of your criteria. So you need to stay focused, know exactly what you want, and keep your eye on the ball. Don't get distracted with all the other stuff going on in the world. So that's number one. Number two is having a realtor and a loan officer already in your pocket, ready to go to work for you. So that is going to also speed up the process. If you're still talking to realtor to realtor to realtor, nobody is getting a full picture of what you want, and nobody is working 100% for you. So have your realtor, stick with that person unless they do something crazy. Let them walk you through the process. And the same thing goes with a lender. You need to have that relationship already. You need to already have that what am I trying to say? You need to already have this conversation going with this lender, and making sure that they know where you are and you know where they are in this entire process. So again, number one is knowing what you want. Number two is having a realtor and a lender already working for you. And then the final piece of this puzzle is making sure that you know how much you can afford. And there's lots of online calculators and there's all kinds of cool stuff that you can look at, and that's fantastic. It's great. But there are a lot of other things that go into this process. And we have a whole nother video that talks about debt to income ratio. If you haven't watched that one, I would really highly suggest that you do, so you understand what the bank is using to come up with this number, this magic number that you can have to purchase a house. So those are the three things, and those are all things that you can control on your end. Nobody else can control that but you. And if you are controlling those three elements, you are going to speed up the process of home ownership for yourself. So I hope this was helpful. Even though this was a short one today, I hope this is helpful so you understand how to stay on track, what you need to do so you can expedite this process. So instead of it, being 30 to 45 days, you don't want to be dragging this thing out any longer than that. And if you can do it in 30 days because you have everything together, yay you. I'm all for you if you can get that done. And again, just having your stuff together, knowing what you need to do is going to help this whole process. So I am Carrie Kilpatrick with Let's Be Realty Girl, and again, a local lifestyle blogger here in Northeast Florida. I do hope you have found this informational. If there's anything that I can do for you, I have some buyer checklist, seller checklist. If you will drop a comment below, I'm happy to send that out to you. That's just going to give you more details and guidelines on what you need to do to be prepared to either buy or sell a home here in Northeast Florida. So I'm happy to do that too. You can also call and text me at 904-601-2216, or you can use the URL that I have listed somewhere right in here and schedule a consultation, a virtual consultation with me, just you and I, where I can answer any questions you have about buying real estate, selling real estate, how to become a first-time home buyer, how to be an investment, buy an investment property, or maybe you just want to know what color my walls are, whatever. You can schedule the appointment there. I really, really am very grateful that you joined me today and that you watched this video, and I hope to see you around town.